best story time video. It's been forever since I did one. I've just been doing vlogs or live games or whatever, doing story time that way, but I thought I'd do a commentary type story time like I used to, like the OG story time videos with SSSniperWolf. But anyways, today I wanted to talk about my neighbors, and this video is probably going to be very awkward if they know who I am or find this video. So let's hope they don't. But otherwise, hi, I don't personally have a problem with you, neighbor, but I'd appreciate it if you could just like chill with a subtle hostility. Just chill, that's it. That's all I'm asking. I'm going to kind of rant, but I've never had neighbors who were a problem before. Well, kind of. In my first apartment, I never had a problem with neighbors, even though it was an apartment and people always complain about, oh, you hear their sound and everything. But I used to rage really loud and I never had a problem with them. They never knocked on my door or put in a complaint about my rage. In my first house, I never had a problem with my actual neighbors either. Like the ones on either side of my house. But I used to live in a bad area and people would legit drive around and like scope out the area and I'm assuming steal people's packages because I order a ton of stuff online. And on several occasions, I had lost packages. Like the tracking said it was delivered and the package wasn't there. And the UPS slip was like ripped off my door one time. You know when they leave you a slip, they're like, go pick it up at the post office or we're coming again tomorrow. Someone legit ripped it out of my door. So that's how you know like someone's trying to steal my thing or just pick up my package. I know people have stolen packages from me because where did they go? One time, this was the worst. Someone delivered a pool pump. I couldn't bring it in because it was too heavy and big. So I was like, oh, Sausage, can you get that later? And he was like, yeah, I'll get it later. And it was just in front of my house. And then we went out and then we come back and then it's not there. And I just freak out like, oh my God, someone just stole my package. And then I didn't have a pool pump and then my pool got green and then that's how the disgusting pool happened in my earlier videos. When I moved into my house, it was around spring break and one of my neighbors had high school or college kids, I don't know. It was like 20 of them. They would all come over. I think it was like 1 or 2 kids that they have, and then all of their friends would come over. And they would have the most annoying pool parties, like 10 cars in their parking lot, and some cars in my parking lot too. Like I couldn't even back out sometimes. And they would just have pool parties from like 12 in the afternoon, take a break, and then party till like 12 at night. And they were super loud. But after spring break, it got pretty quiet. They chilled until summer. Summer, I survived a ton of their parties, so I'm glad summer is over now because they would be out all day blasting music because everybody has like the sound speaker things for outside, so they blast the music and everybody around them can hear it, and they listen to country music. I usually like a little bit of every kind of music, but I don't like country. It's the one genre I have no business in, something I never liked, something I never got into. So, on to my other neighbors on the other side, which is why I'm making this video, because I'm so annoyed with them. I don't know what's going on in this house. It's like an old couple. Husband stays at home all day, wears bright neon and pink shirts. Wife works because I never see her. She comes home when like normal people get off work at like 5. I see her pull in sometimes. But I don't know. They hate me because of the dogs. The dogs bark at the neighbor's dogs sometimes because like my other neighbors have dogs. And especially when Tuna was a puppy, she was so annoying. She would go outside and bark at everything. Like I'd go outside and be like, what are you barking at? There's nothing outside. There's not even another dog. And she'd just be like randomly barking at any sound she hears. Maybe she's barking at the wind. I don't know. I know it pissed them off because I hear them yelling like, shut up to the dogs. Like when I'm sitting outside and the dogs are outside barking and they're like, shut up from in their backyard. I'm like, okay. What worries me is I've found several dog toys in my backyard that I didn't get my dogs. I've always been worried about somebody poisoning them, like giving them a bad piece of meat or, I don't know, some kind of poison. They just throw it into my yard and they eat it. But it could be anybody. They could have thrown a toy in, but I know they don't have dogs, so I don't know where it came from. But of course, I just throw them out whenever I don't recognize the toys. And so far my dogs haven't been poisoned. My neighbors always have their TV blasting 24/7 too. Like I'll be working in my office editing at like 3 a.m. and I can hear their TV. I can't hear it clearly, but it's more like an annoying white noise, like background noise you can't shut off, which really annoys me because I like to edit in complete silence. And I can't think when there's noise like that. It's not like something I'll yell at them for or even bother to mention. And if I have the dogs running around behind me making animal noises, I barely hear it anyways. On Halloween, I decided to take my sister trick-or-treating and they had a ton of stuff set up. So I decided to check it out. I actually only went over there because they had popcorn machine and I wanted some buttery deliciousness. And I can't resist fresh popcorn, and I had a mask on. No way anyone could have known who I was. They haven't seen me walking around or anything, just me in my car, so I didn't think they'd recognize me. As I grabbed the popcorn, they hand me a ticket and they're like, in 1 hour, we're gonna be giving away a free Corvette. And someone's like, really? And the guy was like, look, that's the girl with the Corvette. And someone was like, what's she doing here? So I just took my popcorn, got the frick out of there. Like, oh my God, they recognized me. How embarrassing. Like, I'm not an outgoing person in real life. I don't just go up to people and introduce myself like, hi, I'm whatever, I live next door. I'm actually really shy and I'm an introvert and I just walked away. So now I don't know what their problem is. There's a guy that lives there. He got a new Mercedes and he's just been cleaning it in the driveway almost every day and blasting his music. Like, the whole neighborhood can hear his music. When I pulled up in the driveway the other day, he actually looked at me and then turned it up higher. Like, what? What did I do to you? What do I do to deserve this? Oh, wait. I mean, personally, I didn't do anything to them, but I've been doing a lot of work on the house and renovating my house, and there was garbage and stuff on my driveway, and one of them came up to one of the guys working on my house and told him to pick it up, and then he said he was gonna pick it up the next day or whatever, and he got into a fight with him and said that was really rude and he was gonna kick his ass. So I don't know what the problem is. It's not like the trash was on their property. It's kind of like a mind your own business situation, but I guess people are just low-key mad about something all the time. You never really know what they're mad about. This same guy working on my house that got into an argument with my neighbor said he's been finding nails in my driveway every day in the same spot. So I don't know if it's them or who's doing it, but someone is trying to put a nail in my tire. That's why you put nails in the driveway. You put nails in someone's driveway when you don't like them and you want to like get a nail in their tire so they have to replace their tires. That was such a huge problem with all my previous cars. Every car I've ever had, I had to replace a tire or two because I would always get a nail in it one way or another. And the nail is always in a place where they can't patch it, or so Discount Tire says, because the tire places here are ass. They treat me like poop. I hate them so much, and they always buy me into getting another tire and saying they can't fix it, and they never want to look at my tire. They're just like, buy a new tire or GTFO. But anyways, I got insurance on that, so if you want to get me some free tires, go right ahead. But I don't want any problems, you know? I just want to live peacefully and work on my videos. But anyways, that is all for today. Let me know in the comments below if you had any bad neighbors. I'd love to read your stories. Let's see if we can get this video to 5,000 likes. Push that like button in the face and subscribe to join the wolf pack. Ow! Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.